Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News. I'm your host, Dave Mead. Today, we're going to talk about the two National Guards that got shot down in Washington, down in Washington D.C. So, I believe it was next to the White House. I got to get more confirmation, but right now, I'm going to have my co-host Annalisa come on and we're gonna figure out what just happened with that because that's big news right there. Annalisa,
Yeah.
yeah, it's well right now it's a sad day for America. Two National Guards were shot, and and yeah, it's I they were shot and during critical condition. I sent you the I sent you I think I sent you the link that one of the videos. Yeah, so yeah, it's a sad day today. So especially
Um, they just so they're critically injured, right? They didn't pass away because I thought I saw something where they both passed away. No, critically injured.
they're in critical condition right now. Yeah, so and the suspect is that shot him is also on the way to the hospital too. We don't know. We
Yeah,
don't.
right.
So we don't know if he's dead. So, but I think he's still alive. So
Yeah, I President Trump just ordered another 500 National Guardsmen for DC.
yeah,
They said
and
they passed the governor who declared that, but when he wrote this, one said they were in critical condition. They said they passed, yeah, the governor, but but then reposted and said they were critical. Yeah, okay. That's what I wasn't sure what I saw. I guess there is a protest going on there tonight. Of course, there's always a protest.
yeah. Well, yeah. You're just yeah.
you just
So you.
you just can't let it go.
Yeah. So I mean, it's with protests like this. I mean, when you have our servicemen, protecting the White House and protecting the White House, and now and it's devastating to me. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's because I do honor them. You know what
That's
I'm
why they
saying?
need 500 more, right? Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, Corey. Yeah, that's why.
Corey is the Corey Reynolds is the one that sent me they sent me it. And I was like, wow. And then I looked up on Facebook and I said, holy shit. As you know,
So they were targeted, of course.
yeah.
So
Hmm.
this was a target. Uh,
Yes.
I just hope that the two guardsmen are going to be okay. And they didn't say anything about the shooter, though. Nobody,
Yeah. No,
uh,
they didn't. Not yet.
they don't know who he is yet. Vanessa,
Well,
that's,
it's a ledge shooter. That's what they're claiming.
what do
It's
you
a
mean,
lead
alleged
shooter.
shooter?
Well, they said alleged shooter.
I don't know what
That
that
it,
means.
well, alleged shooter means that he hasn't confessed to anything yet. And he
Oh,
hasn't.
well, yeah, he's in critical condition. What's he going to confess to, the idiot?
Yeah, good. That's what
Like,
I
serious.
say. Yeah.
Let me see if I'm going to get the, he was in custody. Yeah. Well, I
Mm.
think, yeah, let me see if, I'm going to share the article. Let me see what,
Yeah. Please do. I'll
oh,
pull it up. I'll pull it up from here.
let me see if I can get it. Sometimes the New York Times is like, oh, you have to subscribe if you want to keep
Oh,
reading.
there it is, right there.
Yeah. By a
Live.
lone gunman.
Yeah. Live updates. Yeah.
So the officials said the suspect was in custody. Here's the latest. 2 members of the West Virginia National Guard were in critical condition after being shot near the White House on Wednesday. I thought the White House was shut down as well. And what the city's mayor called a targeted shooting. Officials said the gunman was in custody and appeared to have acted alone. So he's in the hospital, probably in custody. President Trump, who was in Florida, ordered the deployment of 500 additional troops to Washington in response, according to Pete Hegseth, the defense secretary.
Yeah,
Shooting.
yeah, it's pretty bad down there, and it's pretty bad in that area right now.
Oh, here it is, right here. You see the map?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah,
Here's the site of the shooting, and the White House is here.
yeah, the White House is in the back. I see it.
Yeah, not that far. What is that? One, two, about a couple of blocks
Let me
away.
pull it up. Yep, I see it right there. Yep, the White House. I mean, you can see it. It's right there. I mean, I can see it up
Yeah.
close now. So
It's not that far. It's really
yeah.
not that far from the White House. So
Well, I mean, I mean, I'm thinking that I was just thinking, that maybe, they had to lock down, they had to lock down the White House because of it, maybe.
that's what I thought I said. So somebody did ask right here if one of them were killed, and she quickly backtracked that statement and said the condition of the guardsmen were unclear. Okay. They were both armed. Okay. Called the attack a targeted
Let me
shooting.
let me hear what she has to say.
Okay, hold on.
Custody. It appears, like I said, to be a lone gunman that raised a firearm and ambushed these members of the National Guard, and he was quickly taken into custody by other National Guard members and law enforcement members.
Oh, okay.
Let me play it again. Hold on.
Oh, that stupid thing.
What's that?
That's my medicine medication.
Oh. All right.
Uh,
Can you hear it now if I play it?
Go ahead.
This is a targeted shooting. One individual who appeared to target these guardsmen, that individual has been taken into custody. It appears, like I said, to be a lone gunman that raised a firearm and ambushed these members of the National Guard, and he was quickly taken into custody by other National Guard members and law enforcement members.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's see what Kash Patel. I thought I saw something about Kash Patel where President Trump was going to fire him, but I don't know if that's true. Kash Patel said the West Virginia National Guard members who were shot are not dead, but in critical condition. Let me see what he's got to say. Hold on.
Two of our brave members of the National Guard and the Department of War were brazenly attacked in a horrendous act of violence. They were shot. They're in critical condition. Since this is an assault on a federal law enforcement officer, this will be treated at the federal level as an assault on a federal law enforcement officer.
Assault? It's like attempted murder. What the hell is he talking about?
Well, it's what he's trying to say is that they're going to treat it like if they were police officers. So I mean, they're going to treat it just like if they were police officers. You know how if you
no, this is a federal offense. This is not
Yeah.
no, it's not the same thing. This is a federal offense. The National Guard is on the federal level. Police is local.
Yeah, but they're going to treat it. They're going to treat it as a federal. They're going to treat it as a federal, but federal like federal police officers. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I heard him say it.
No, they're
I think so, no?
They're National Guardsmen, Dave. They're not police officers. Two different things.
No, I know that, but I mean, I don't know how that works.
Well, on the federal level, I guess that's going to be a worse punishment. I mean, if this guy survives, he's going to get it. Period. I mean,
well,
I can't find it now, but I saw our governor or mayor had posted about the National Guard ban at people of the public, and then this happened.
Yeah,
You mean there was a protest or something to ban the guard, the National Guard, and then he got shot? Is that I think that's what he's saying.
yeah, I'm thinking that's what he's saying too. Let me see. What's this?
Well, I mean, I think he's doing the right thing by sending in more National Guard.
I
More of
wonder.
them.
I wonder what Mandani has to say about this. I was just thinking of that.
He wants to
Mandani.
send. He wants to send the social workers in. That's what he wants to
Yeah, he wants to send the social workers in.
do.
But and then hey, you got 2 National Guards that just got a bullet in them.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful, huh?
I wonder. I wonder. Okay, I found it. Oh, you found something. Corey found something.
Uh,
I wonder where they. I thought they were wearing bulletproof vests, right? Don't they wear
they
bulletproof
do.
vests? I wonder
Yeah.
where did he shoot them? If they got
Probably.
critically injured, like where did they shoot? Where did he
Well,
shoot?
probably in the neck or something, maybe. Because they
Wow.
probably in the neck, maybe. Corey, send that to whatever you found. Send it to Annalisa. Annalisa will put it up on the screen. A
Yeah,
Democrat. Yeah.
I'm gonna. Democrat Senator Elisa Slocum recently went on TV and claimed she was afraid that National Guard were going to start shooting American civilians, and then this happened. These people are insane. This is these Democrats have got a problem.
Yeah,
Like
they have a problem. Oh, yeah.
can you imagine? I talk about inciting violence.
Yeah.
This is so political. They just make everything political, and then it turns out to be the other way around, where a civilian shoots,
Yeah.
federal employees, the National Guard,
Yeah.
for our protection. They're there for us. I mean, they're supposed to uphold the Constitution. So,
Let's see what that
I mean, what
is.
is wrong? Do you know those six? You know about the 6 Democrats, right? That
Uh, Good.
you know those 6 Democrats that told the military, the active military, not to take unconstitutional orders from the president. Do you know about that?
I heard something about that.
Yeah, so one of them, I mean, I'm saying this is what they do. Do you see how they create problems, these people, the Democrats, 6 of them?
Yep.
One of them, Kelly, from Arizona, he's a Democrat from Arizona. They're going to, Pete Hegseth said that they're going to recall him for active duty so that they can court martial him.
Good. I hope they do.
I hope they do too, and I hope they do it to the others because somebody was a former CIA agent or something. So, I mean, it's really like wild. This is just it really is. It's just this whole thing is just nuts.
Yeah. And Annalisa, I just also want to say I apologize for my Facebook page. With
I mean, what are you apologizing for? You didn't do anything. I don't know. I think I'm on Facebook, Dave.
You are?
I think so. I don't. I'm not on YouTube.
Yeah. All right.
When
Okay.
when I clicked the the email, the link, it sent me right to where it usually does.
Yeah. The algorithm on Facebook, okay, must have clicked, but somebody else told me that there's been problems with the internet.
Yeah,
So,
yes, last night, well, early this morning, I was having a hard time with Facebook only. All the other apps like Instagram and the others that I have were fine, but
Yeah.
with Facebook, it wasn't working.
Oh, because soon as I got my new phone, soon as I got my new phone, right? And
Mhm.
Jake helped me with my phone and stuff. Jake, my son, helped me with my phone. He helped me set it up and all this because now I got an iPhone 13. I had an iPhone 12, but I mean I
Yeah,
needed more storage on my phone,
right.
so
Yeah.
I end up getting that. Linda, end up getting that one for me. So, and then all of a sudden I looked, I went, what the hell is going on with my Facebook page? How come I can't get on it? So what I did was I text the Facebook team, and I said, look, I says I didn't do anything wrong. I said I didn't do anything wrong. I says why am I being blocked from on Facebook? So what they did was they put it back, but they put it as restricted. So now, not until I can't comment on anybody's videos, not until December, not until
Gotcha.
Monday. No, so not until Monday.
So
Uh,
I mean, I find this really strange. So you're restricted. You can go on, I guess maybe because you're on StreamYard, Dave, that you can
Probably.
go on. Is that what it is?
No.
No.
I could use my Facebook page. I could use Instagram. I could use
That's
any
odd.
social media. So, but I think who had something to do with it.
Right. Yeah, I know.
So
I thought it was strange too,
yeah,
that I was having an issue with Facebook. It kept shutting down on me every time I tried to open it up. It would just shut down.
yeah,
I could not get in it. I couldn't get in my Facebook on the phone. On the desktop, I didn't have a problem. On the phone, I had a problem with only that app.
yeah.
So something strange is going on. Corey did message me. Hold on, let me see if I can.
I told him to send you something. Send you
Oh,
whatever
here
he.
it is.
If you want to put it up,
Oh
whatever it
yeah,
is.
her. Yeah. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta get rid of these
No.
ads.
Yeah,
Where did it go?
yeah. It's
Here it is.
and he's also bad mouthing Jordan James Sylvia too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. So for
Where did
now
it go?
one, Linda says keep your Facebook private, and that's what I'm going to do until I find another source. I'm looking into Instagram, another source, and see how or TikTok or something, or back
Oh,
to
here it is. I got it. Yeah, go ahead.
Twitter X. And so I
Okay,
told
so
everybody.
yeah, go ahead.
I told everybody go to YouTube. Go to Foreign Media YouTube for now. That's what I told everyone. I
Yeah,
made a
I
video.
don't know. I don't know why. I have no clue what is going on with Facebook, but I see you. It's working. I'm not on YouTube, so I am on Facebook,
Yeah.
I
Well,
believe.
I cannot comment on your videos until Monday, until the 1st of December. So
Okay, it's still bizarre. All
yeah,
right,
it
let me
is
see
different.
what this
Fucking
is
crazy.
all about, Dave. Democrat Senator Alyssa Slocum. She's the other one, Dave. She's one of them that told the active military not to follow unconstitutional orders from President Trump, even though they could not name any unconstitutional orders.
Yeah.
Democrat Senator Alyssa Slocum recently went on TV and claimed she was afraid that National Guardsmen were going to start shooting at American civilians. Two guardsmen have now been killed after being shot on the streets in DC. This has to stop. Well, they're not. Hopefully, they are not passed away. You know,
I hope and pray that nothing happens to them. You know what I'm saying? So,
I
and
hope they're
pray
still
that
alive. I mean, who knows? But
well, they're in critical condition. So
yeah,
she
that's what
looks
Cash
she
said.
she looks like a psychopath.
These people are all psychos. Can you imagine going out saying something like that? That is just unreal.
Yeah, she's psycho, this woman here.
I mean, isn't that just
That's
when
bizarre.
OG Clinton was afraid that you think? Yeah, they're psychopaths, right? Shooting and then this
Yeah.
happened.
The Democrats are psychopaths.
These
They're
people
psychopaths.
incite violence. Then they're always spinning it to make it sound like that it's
This,
President Trump and
yeah.
his followers that are inciting violence, but they're the ones that are doing it.
Yeah, they're so pathetic. You know what I'm saying? These Democrats, they're so pathetic.
I don't know why President Trump doesn't designate these people as domestic terrorists. That's what they sound like to me. These people are dangerous. Make you wonder if this person that did the shooting was paid by her to do this.
Well, maybe
Who
you
knows?
never. Well, hey, you know something? I'm not going to
Oh
make
my
any
God.
I'm not going to make any accusations, but let me tell you something. I'm going to say maybe. You know what I'm saying? So maybe.
They're probably looking into it. I bet you President Trump. Who knows? I mean, this is nuts. It really is. It's nuts.
And it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but why would the National Guards go after the American people?
They're not supposed to. They're not supposed to. That's
No,
unconstitutional. They're not supposed to do that. They can't do that.
they're
They can't do
protecting
that.
us, and they're protecting
Right.
us. They're protecting the White House and everything, and the federal
Right.
buildings.
Yeah, they're not supposed to. They're not supposed to do that.
This woman's a psycho.
I mean, she was one of them. She was one of them that told the active um, military, and that's probably the National Guard as well, not
Yeah,
to take orders from President Trump, especially if they're unconstitutional, but they
it's
don't
not.
have any examples of orders being unconstitutional. So what are they talking about? They're inciting violence. They're inciting
Democrats are, of
people to
course.
flee.
Yeah,
Is this like a coup? Are they trying to like over? This is what they're trying to do. These Democrats are out of their minds.
these Democrats right now trying to overthrow the government.
Yeah, that I mean, it's like a military coup. Is that what they? I mean, this is nuts.
Yeah, that's what
This
they're
is
doing,
just
man.
totally
The
nuts.
Democrats are doing that. They're crazy. You know,
I don't know.
trying to overthrow the government like that. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
It's the Democrats. Oh, they blame the Republicans. It's the Democrats that are doing this.
That's right.
You know, and they blame it just because they don't like Trump, right?
Right.
Just because they don't like Trump, so whatever they do, they'll blame Trump for it. Especially this cycle right here. I think she is. I think
That's the game they play. That's all they do. The blame game. It's the blame game. You know what I saw today?
Yeah.
I saw a billboard, a huge billboard that said that there is a Democrat candidate um, from Tennessee because there's a special election and now it's the general election to take the seat of I think it was Mike Green or Mark Green or something because he stepped down. So we had a special election, right? So there's this billboard that said on the highway that they, meaning President Trump or the Republicans, did not release the Epstein files, and so you have to vote for the Democrat. What?
They didn't release that.
This was a billboard on the highway. I'm like, what?
Epstein files.
Somebody said, "Is that what it read?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what it said."
Epstein file.
It's like they released the Epstein files. It's unbelievable.
Don't they have? Didn't they say that they were supposed to have some kind of a website for that?
They wanted to. Yeah, somebody, I don't know if it was a senator or a congressman, it was a man who said that they wanted to set up a website for just the Epstein file so that people could go read it. Yeah. I don't know if they're going to do that. He would like to do that. He would like to do that.
Epstein case.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, something. I'm dying to see who's on that list. You know what I'm saying? I really want to know, but like I said, they're not gonna. They're not gonna. They're not gonna. They're not. They're not. They probably won't. They'll probably block out the names that are on it.
Well, I don't know if you know, Dave, but there was a list that was going around a few years back.
How long ago that? How long ago?
A few years back.
So
like a few years or more. Let me see if I saved that. Let me just see. Hold on. Let me see
if you do, I want to put it up on the board so we can so everybody can see it. Just hope Trump ain't on.
Right. I'm trying to see if hold on. Okay, not that one. Not that one. I saw it today. I saw the list today, and that was the list that was circulating a few years back.
Yeah.
So let me see if I can find it.
If anybody wants to listen to my YouTube channel, Fall River Media News YouTube channel, please go to Fall River Media on YouTube. Please subscribe to it and please subscribe to my YouTube channel and listen to all my latest YouTube with with Annalisa and
I have my own YouTube channel too. Go over there.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
What?
Say it.
Oh no, I changed the name to Annalisa with a butterfly next to it. So I have a YouTube channel too. So you can go check out my videos are different than Dave's. So so you can go there, and I didn't do it this afternoon because I was doing something, but I have some. It actually is kind of cool, the YouTube videos. Let me see if I can find it here, Dave. Hold on. Let me go. Yeah. Let me see if I can find it.
You guys can also subscribe to Annalisa's YouTube channel too. Hers is with the butterfly on it.
Yeah, Annalisa with the butterfly.
These are all conservative channels.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Where is it? Hold on. Jeffrey Epstein list in full as dozens of names revealed. Let me see.
Yeah, if you find it, get this mug off my Facebook page. Off my
YouTube. Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me go to what do I got over here? Okay, the mug.
A mug shot.
That is an ugly woman. Let me see.
I would have nightmares.
Eleanor says,
hello,
Eleanor. Okay, here's what I got. This is what I found. Do you see it? Nearly 90 names were included in the documents, with 4 redacted.
God! Oh! Look at all these Epstein. All the names on there. My God, who's on there? I got to get my edit glasses.
Let's see. Let me see. Number 1, Ghislaine Maxwell. You know who she is, right? Virginia Lee Roberts. Huh?
Oh man. You said Maxwell?
Yeah, Ghislaine.
Oh,
his girlfriend.
She's on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And who else?
Virginia Lee. Huh?
And Virginia Lee.
Lee Roberts. I don't know who that is. I don't know. But look at Kate Blanchett is on there. She's an actress. Naomi Campbell, the supermodel. Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton's on that Epstein list too.
Yeah, David Copperfield, the magician.
Oh, he's on it
Cameron
too.
Cameron
Oh,
Diaz,
yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio, Alan Dershowitz,
Oh,
redacted,
yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein, of course.
Of course, yeah. He's
Um,
the head. He's the head. He's the head one. I don't want
yeah,
to say anything
Al
else.
Gore, Al Gore,
Al Gore's on it.
Stephen Hawking. Oh God, no
Stephen
way.
Hawking's on it.
Michael Jackson. Oh my God.
Michael Jackson's on it.
Joe Pagano. I think he's an actor. Kevin Spacey. He's an
Kevin
actor.
Spacey, he's an actor.
Donald Trump? No. No, no,
Can't
no,
be
no.
me. No, that can't be.
Bruce Willis?
Did
Andrew?
they say Donald Trump was on that? Oh,
Yeah, the name is on here. That's bullshit. I don't
that's
think,
all
I
bull.
mean,
I don't even. Yeah, that's
let me
bullshit.
see if there's another one. That's not the one I'm talking about. There was another one that came out that had a bunch of names, and his name was not on it. Donald Trump's name was not on the list.
So it wasn't. So that might not even be the
No.
list then, right? No.
Right. You don't know these things.
Yeah,
I mean,
you don't
these
know. Eleanor, we're just going through the Epstein list. That's what we're going through.
people. You can't cuss. That is a sin. we cuss. Did you cuss? What did you cuss? Who cussed? I don't know.
You can't cuss that.
She's got a
It's just
tongue sticking out over there. You can't do that either. So
you can't do that either. The girl.
all right. I don't know. Like what? Oh man, where is that list? Jeez, I should have saved that. God damn. Let me see if I took a photo of it.
Yeah. This is Fall River Media News, and so I mean, this is what we talk about all the time.
Next time I see that, I have to. Thought I saved it, but I guess not.
Oh, she
We're
says,
not gonna know. We're not gonna know the truth.
we're not gonna know who's on that list.
Oh,
No, it's not.
please.
She
It's
said,
okay.
it's
My
okay,
parents do it all the time. My parents do it all the time. Ah, jeez. All right. I've seen those names before, but I have not seen the president's name on it before. So the list that I saw did not have the president's name on it, and I don't think that list is right. So
I don't think so. I don't think that list is right. No.
It's just that's not me. I don't trust any of these things. I really don't. I don't trust any of it. So,
No.
Did you hear, Dave? I did my live on it this morning.
Yeah.
About where did it go? Oh boy, where did it go?
Gotta find it again.
About this kid.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where did it go? StreamYard. I don't know. Well,
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
So, did you hear about this kid, Dave?
Go ahead. What kid?
I shared it. I screen shared it.
Oh, all right.
Did you hear about this kid?
No, what happened to him? I seen something like that on social media.
So this kid, he's 16 years old. He's from Florida.
Yeah.
And he has family in Palestine on the West Bank where the war is going on.
Yeah.
And he was visiting his family in Palestine when the Israeli soldiers went to his house, the parents' house or whatever, whoever's house he was staying there. They busted it. They went in, they blindfolded him and took him in.
They did. Wow.
And he is in military prison right now. He's been there since February.
Wow.
And they are the IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces, are accusing him of throwing rocks
At him. At them.
at them. First, they said it was them, and then they said it was somebody else. So they're lying.
So somebody's lying.
So they got this kid who turned 16. He was 15 when they kidnapped him, basically. And then he turned 16 in prison. And they said he lost a lot of weight. And now he's been transferred to another prison where he has no contact with his family or anybody else.
Wow.
And
That's a shame.
they're beating him up.
Yeah, they did. Yep.
They're beating, yeah, of course. And Marco Rubio knows about it. President Trump knows about it. They all know about it, and they can't get this kid out. They can't get this is I did it on Facebook, my Facebook page today.
Yeah.
And I did it yesterday on my YouTube channel as well.
This is a shame.
So I'm like, why isn't anybody doing anything about this kid? Okay. Like, seriously.
It should be something else about him. Let me see.
Why is a 16-year-old Palestinian American boy still being held? Yeah. Why? Why is he being held?
Jacksonville Representative Press.
Let me see if I can get, here it is. Here's the, wait a minute. Let me see if I can get this article. So
Yeah, we can talk about this.
A child from Florida has been locked up for 9 months without a trial, without evidence, and without his family, a rep said. Angie Dixon. This is him. This is the kid. This is the kid.
Look how young. Yeah, look how young he is. He is young.
What are they doing? Why hasn't anybody done anything about this? What the hell? This is an American citizen. And they haven't done anything. Why? Because he's Palestinian?
Is that a baby he's got in his hand?
Yeah, probably a cousin or something.
That's a shame.
I don't know.
Let's
see. Florida State Representative is joining. Yeah. Yes, he's a Palestinian American. His name is Mohammed Ibrahim. Is from Palm Bay, but was arrested by the Israeli military in February while visiting family in the occupied West Bank. Mohammed is documented as telling his Palestinian lawyer that Israeli soldiers attacked him with rifle butts when he was arrested, and that he only confessed to stone throwing after he was threatened by interrogators with another beating. Fears of abuse and concerns about Mohammed's alleged deteriorating health within the Israeli prison have fueled increased calls from the U.S. government to intervene and have the teenager return to Florida, where the family says it's been left without direct communication. A child from Florida has been locked up for 9 months without a trial, without evidence, and without his family. This is after they blindfolded and handcuffed him when he was 15 years old and threw him in a prison on accusations they can't even prove. Mohammed Ibrahim turned 16 behind bars, lost a quarter of his body weight, and contracted scabies while our State Department shuffles paperwork. Now they're delaying his trial again while his health continues to deteriorate. This is what abandonment looks like. They're doing it on purpose. During his detention, Mohammed's own cousin, 20-year-old Safola Musalet of Tampa, was allegedly beaten to death. by settlers in a West Bank village in July. No one has been arrested or charged in the killing, but in an August interview, U.S. Ambassador to Israel Mike Huckabee said he continued to demand a full-throated investigation of what happened to Musallet. There's never been any doubt about the U.S. position on this. He's an American citizen, Huckabee said. 27 members of Congress, including Georgia Senator Raphael Warnock, wrote a joint letter to former Florida Senator and Secretary of State Marco Rubio in October, sharing their grave concern regarding Mohammed's detention abroad and reports alleging widespread mistreatment of Palestinian prisoners in Israel. I mean, what is going? This is our ally.
Yes, it is.
Israel is our ally, supposedly. Israel is this great friend that we have in the Middle East. And this is how they treat American citizens?
Yeah.
Come on, people. Come on.
Yeah, well, that's what they're doing.
I have no idea what you're all talking about. What do you mean? Like, where I'm just, there's the article. This is what's going on. A 16-year-old is being held in an Israeli military prison for supposedly throwing rocks at either the IDF soldiers or civilians. They can't get their story straight. He's still in prison. For what? And our government can't do anything about it because Israel is such a great ally of America. This is insane.
It's bizarre.
It's wrong. What are they doing? You know, Mike Huckabee on taxpayer dollar can go to Israel and meet with a traitor, the former Israeli spy who spied on us and gave away our secrets to Netanyahu or Israel, and then Israel sold it to Russia. This is our friend? This is a friend of the United States, Israel. This is what they turn around and do. I mean, come on.
Yeah, they're friends of ours, all right.
It's unbelievable. It's just what they're doing is just unbelievable. And this kid is still rotting in jail. Prison. And they can't get him out because Israel is such a good friend of ours. And you know, mainstream media doesn't talk about this. Mainstream media doesn't say anything about what Israel is doing in the Gaza Strip. They don't say anything.
Yeah. No, they don't.
They don't, because mainstream media are owned by Zionists.
Yeah.
So you only get one side of the story. You don't get the whole story. They don't get the whole story. They're political activists. That's what they are. Yeah. I just wanted to bring that up.
No, that's fine. I mean, but no, let's talk about this. Why is this kid still in prison?
Right. What did he do?
What did he do wrong for him to be there? He confessed to the rocks. Yeah.
It's not even a regular prison. This is a military prison. It's a military prison. It's not a civilian prison. This is a military one. A 16-year-old in a military prison? Come on, people.
That's bizarre. That's bizarre. I think this kid should be released or give him some type of a trial or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But right. It needs to be released. They should release this kid. Okay, this is awful. Okay,
and people need to be aware. What I'm trying to make aware here is that mainstream media doesn't talk about what Israel does, or the IDF, which is the military, pretty much. They don't talk about these things that they do to the Palestinians.
No, they don't.
They don't.
And they should be talking about it.
Yeah,
This
this
is
people
16-year-old.
should be in an uproar about this, but I can see why they want to keep it quiet because they want to make Israel look like they're the victim all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Israel is the victim
But
in
here
it all the
Israel
time.
and Israel is not the victim. Israel's not.
No, not at all. Not when a 16-year-old. Oh, come on.
No, Israel's not the victim.
Coming from America, he's from America. He was born in Florida. What the heck does he have? What does he got to do with the West Bank when he's visiting?
Yeah. It has
Oh
nothing
my
to do with the West Bank. But they got
Oh
this
my
kid, this 16-year-old in prison, in a military prison for no reason at all. And these people have no idea what they're charging them for.
Right. They're lying. They changed their story now twice.
They have to
It's
release. They
just
got to release. They have to release this kid. This kid is 16 years old. He's a minor, and they have to release him.
yes, James, that's exactly what I said. They were but they changed their story to that the 16-year-old was throwing rocks at civilians now. That's what the IDF said. And he was allegedly denied a trial. Yes, they're saying that. That's what the officials are saying, that he was denied a trial and he's still in prison. I
This is
mean,
a child we're talking about.
I've never heard of anybody, even if he was throwing rocks, I never heard of anybody, a minor, getting thrown into a military prison for throwing rocks.
Wow.
That is going to be the dumbest thing like I have ever heard. At Israeli tanks, nonetheless, tanks.
Throwing
Oh my
rocks. So
God.
what? I throw rocks at him myself.
At a tank? At a tank.
Oh,
What's
it's
a
gonna
rock
break.
going to do
Okay.
to a tank?
Oh, it's gonna
Yeah,
break.
exactly.
It's gonna damage it. It's gonna give it
Right.
flat tires. It's
And
gonna
we
scratch
saw
it.
it. And we saw it. We were in the tank. You know, they've got like this little slit to see. So they just so happened to see a handful of Palestinian kids throw rocks at Israeli tanks. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, and his
If you say
health
so.
and his health is deteriorating away, and and
Deteriorate.
they still deteriorating away, and they still can't figure out. Okay, they still can't figure out. Um, they still can't figure out. Let's put it this way: they still can't figure out what to charge him. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, my opinion on
Throwing
no, throwing
rocks.
rocks.
Let's charge a 16-year-old with throwing rocks.
Yeah, throwing
Oh
rocks.
my God.
Throwing rocks. What do you just damage? What the hell you just do? Damage the fucking tank? Oh, you scratched the
Can you
tank.
imagine a 16-year-old was denied a trial here? That would
Yeah.
All right. You know what? If it happened here, kids were throwing rocks at American tanks. Okay, let's throw them in military prison. Let's deteriorate them. Let's just, make sure that they don't have any representation and they lost contact with their family and the public. I mean, huh?
That's a shame.
What?
That's terrible. It is.
Yeah,
Can you
and
imagine?
people need to be, yeah.
Can you imagine
Right.
though?
A 16-year-old was not.
I mean, this kid.
Yeah, but
this
you know
kid,
what?
This,
He is.
right.
Go ahead.
This kid's old. This kid's
Go
old.
ahead.
This kid's old enough to be my son.
He's a U.S. citizen. Okay. Now
US
I don't know
citizen, yeah.
how I don't know how an American citizen gets treated abroad. I don't know if that has any clout whatsoever. But Israel is definitely treating him like he killed somebody. That's how they're. I mean,
That's how
what are
they're
they doing?
treating
Like,
him
what
right
is
now. That's how they're treating him
like
right
what?
now.
A 16-year-old? He's a baby. This kid is a baby.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't even
Oh
reached
my!
it. He hasn't even reached puberty yet.
It's unbelievable. It's
Yeah.
just unbelievable. And our government that does nothing about it. I mean, we have officials talking or sending letters to Marco Rubio and all these, and they're still not doing anything about it
Yeah.
because they don't talk about it. They said
Cost
they
that,
say they're in talks. Really? Can you can you can you at least go publicly and say what these talks are about and what Israel is doing? Like, what are you doing? You're doing nothing because you're doing nothing. But it's okay for Mike Huckabee to go over to Israel on our dime and talk to an ex-Israeli spy. That's okay to do while this kid, 16-year old is rotting in prison. No, let's go talk to a former Israeli spy. Is this messed up or what?
It's messed up. It is messed up. It is. I mean,
That's
it's
messed
totally
up.
messed up. Yep. Because you
That's and
gotta.
nobody says anything because the mainstream media doesn't talk about it.
No, Main Street doesn't. So I hope. I'm hoping. Okay, that President Trump. Okay, I'm hoping that President Trump. Okay, or JD Vance. Okay, gets a whole. JD Vance. I think President Trump probably knows about it, but I hope JD Vance gets a whole of it and say, hey, look, you know something? I mean, what do you got on this kid? You know what I'm saying? What do you have on this kid? Throwing rocks? That's it. I mean, why is he in a military prison?
Oh my god.
So they need to release this kid immediately. They need to release him
That's
immediately.
right. That's
He's a
right.
U.S. He's also a U.S. citizen too
That's
from
right.
Florida. So
Yeah, he was
they
born here.
need to release this kid immediately. Okay, he's 16 years old. He's a minor, and you know something, and it's and this kid, his this kid has no representation, no nothing. They need to release this kid immediately. That's all I got to say.
And they won't do it. These assholes, excuse my language, in Israel don't want. So where is the media on this? Exactly, James. Where is the media with this? Exactly. Exactly. Where are they? They're nowhere.
They're
I
nowhere to
don't
be
have
found.
cable. No, they're nowhere. I mean, I don't have cable, but I just can assume that they're not talking about this because nobody else is talking about it.
Yeah.
Nobody's saying anything, so I know it's not on mainstream media. I know it's
Yeah.
not. I know it isn't. I know it's not.
Main Street media will talk about everything else, but they won't talk about this.
Well, because because mainstream media, most of it is owned. They're owned by the Zionists.
Yeah.
And they will never, the media, the workers, the people, the journalists, supposed journalists will never bring up what Israel is doing in the Gaza Strip. A lot of Americans are in the dark about what the Israeli military is doing, the IDF in the Gaza Strip. Yeah, yes, exactly. That there are other social media channels, but I'm talking about mainstream media, which is what a lot of people watch. That's not out there. You will find it in other like secondary sources, but you're not going to find it on mainstream media.
No, you
So
won't.
I'm talking about mainstream media, James. I'm not talking about social media. I'm not talking about YouTube or Instagram or Facebook and all that. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about ABC, CBS, NBC, those are the people I'm talking about. These are the news stations that people watch in this country, and it's not being mentioned. So they're not. Jimmy Dore show and the Young Turks and others are not mainstream media channels. They are social media channels, another platform. It's not the same thing. So that's why, nobody's talking about it, because mainstream media doesn't cover it. The others do, but not mainstream media. They don't do it. They won't talk about what Israel is doing in the Gaza Strip. That's why nobody knows. That's why a lot of people in this country are in the dark about what Israel is doing in the Gaza Strip. They really are. They're in the dark about it. They have no clue. None. None. And it's done on purpose.
Yeah. It's so ridiculous.
Dave had no clue. Dave had no clue about this kid, and I bet you most
No,
people
I haven't.
don't.
Nope. No, you know
Most
something?
people don't.
No, you're right. You're right. I had no clue about it. I had no clue at all about this kid. And you know something? But I'm glad that you brought it up. I'm glad that you put it up on the screen so it
Yeah,
could be
and
actually talked about.
I talked about it on my YouTube channel yesterday.
Yeah.
And I think I did it this morning too on my Facebook. And this should be shared. This should be shared with this kid and what's going on in Gaza. But you know what? Nobody does anything. Nobody
No.
seems to be interested. Cover, yeah, right. Can't find one to cover. Yes, I know. Yes, there's a lot of conflicts going around all over, and they don't cover it. You have to find other sources to be able to find what is happening, really happening. That is what is really happening. So that's why I brought it out here. That's why I brought it out, because I know nobody knows about this.
Well,
Most
you know
people don't
something?
know. Most
I
people
didn't
don't know.
know.
Even when they watch social media.
I didn't know about this. And I'm glad you brought it out. I didn't know nothing about that.
Yeah, and more of these things need to come out. They need to come out. They have to, people need to realize what Israel is doing to American citizens. Never mind what they're doing to the Palestinians. They're doing this to the American citizen. This is an American citizen. I was right. From what I said earlier. What was that? Corey, what did you say?
Corey, what did you say was right?
Yeah, from what I said earlier. Yeah. People need to be aware of these situations so that they're not blindsided by mainstream media with the propaganda and the half truths that they say and the lies that they say. You're not getting journalism, you're getting political activism on mainstream media. That's it. I'm gonna show you, Dave, whenever you're ready. I'm gonna show you what you know who Laura Loomer is, Dave?
Well, I know you're gonna show me, but go ahead. I'm ready for it. Hit me with it.
Do you know who she is?
No.
Do you know who she is? You don't know who she is? Okay.
I don't know who she is.
Let me
surprise me.
All right, let me get this out. Okay. All right. I did lives on her as well. So
but I said, I can't like I said, I can't comment on any lives and stuff, but I can watch them, but I cannot comment on any lives until Monday.
Right. Law enforcement tells Brooke Taylor from Fox News the shooter in D.C. was an illegal migrant. That's what I thought too. From Afghan during Operational Allies Welcome under Biden administration. You gotta love Biden, right? And people want to vote for Democrats. I mean, seriously.
They want to vote for socialism.
They want to vote for these nut jobs. Let's
Yeah,
let's
terrible.
let's let me get Laura Loomer in here.
These people are terrorists. Sorry, but I don't care anymore. These people are terrorists.
Well, I'm
Uh,
the Democrat Party is, yes.
oh, the Democrat Party. They're terrorism. They're terrorists. I don't
Yeah,
care.
I think they're
And
terrorists, sure.
wow,
So this is Laura Loomer,
let me
okay?
bring her up. Oh, she's
Huh?
ugly. Man, what a name. I'd have nightmares, man. I'm telling you.
I call it Loomer Doomer.
Luma Duma. That's a nightmare right there. Do
Yeah,
you
she's
remember?
had
Yeah. Do you remember Hermit the
right.
Monster? Do you remember Hermit the Monster?
Hermit.
No,
Means
Hermit the Monster on the Monsters.
oh, on the Monsters.
Yeah, on the Monsters.
Yeah, her. I think so. Yeah,
That
that's
looks
what it
like
looks
the
like.
wife.
Oh,
Trying to think of her name.
Morticia.
Morticia. Yeah,
Yeah,
that looks like her.
I think that's the Adams family, right?
I don't know if it's the Adams Family or the Monsters,
I don't
but
know. I got mixed up with those two shows because they were very similar. All very scary looking people.
scary looking people. I loved watching them. You kidding? I used to get my kicks. I used to get my kicks when the stairs opened up, right? And they had the dragon underneath.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, you see the
So
little. Go ahead.
yeah, so Laura Loomer is an investigative journalist, supposedly. But James is right. She is a Zionist. She's also American. She's also from Florida, but she never mentioned anything about this 16-year-old boy from Florida, because she's from Florida as well. She has never said anything about this boy being held captive with the IDF on her X page. She doesn't say anything about Mike Huckabee meeting with the ex-Israeli spy. She doesn't talk about anything except what's good for Israel. You know who she attacks?
Who?
Marjorie Taylor Greene,
Yeah,
Tucker Carlson,
yeah,
Candace Owens, Nick
yeah.
Fuentes.
Donald Trump.
No, nope.
She won't. Why?
No, she's close with Donald Trump, Dave.
But why is she
She's
target?
right, right. She's a Republican, supposedly. She's a Republican.
Oh, and she.
Yeah, yeah. But
Oh,
she has a post on Thomas Massey. I reported her twice already. I reported her, I think, today. Right, James. Yep. Yep. I reported her today for making a threat against Marjorie Taylor Greene. She threatened Marjorie Taylor Greene. You know when President Trump called Marjorie Taylor Greene a traitor?
yeah.
You remember when he called her that?
I remember that. Yeah.
You know who came up with that term?
Who?
Laura Loomer.
She came up with that term.
Yeah, she takes credit for giving Marjorie Taylor Greene the nickname Marjorie Traitor Greene.
Oh my God.
And guess what? President Trump comes out and calls her a traitor as well. She
And
takes credit for it. He
yeah,
comes out and says it. Do you see the ties? Do you see
yeah, I see it. Yep,
the
I see the ties
closeness
in there. Yep, I see it.
that President Trump has with these Zionists? And everybody knows what a Zionist is, right, Dave? You know what a Zionist is?
I have. Yeah, no, but tell me. I'm learning. So I'm learning.
A
I mean,
Zionist is somebody who believes that Israel should have its own country or land.
We did talk. We did talk about that.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
It's not the same as being Jewish. It's very different because there are Christian Zionists.
Yeah.
And there are Jewish people that are not Zionists as well. There's, so they're not Jewish. Zionists are not Jewish, not all of them. Okay, because they're Christian ones too. Okay, so yeah, she's been going after Thomas Massey and Rand Paul for them being America first instead of Israel first. Right. Thomas Massey does not take AIPAC money. That's why they target him and Marjorie Taylor Greene. That's who she's targeting. She was born in this country. She lives in this country, but she's attacking Republicans.
And she's a Republican herself.
And she's a Republican. She's attacking She's attacking these two. But she doesn't go after the squad on the Democrat side who they don't like Israel either, but they don't say anything about her. I'll show you her. Here's her page. She says she's America first with the Jewish star next to it. Do you see that?
All right, let me open it up.
America first with the Jewish star. Why? There should be an American flag there.
I mean, wait a minute. Let me pick it up a little bit. Oh, I see something like a star.
Yeah, that's the Star of David. That's the
America first. I see.
Yeah, she says she's America first, and then there's a Jewish star next to it. She calls herself a feisty Jewish, and she spelled feisty wrong, by the way. That's not how you spell feisty.
She's ugly.
Like she is. So this is what she's got pinned, Dave.
Yeah.
On her X page. You see it? Did you know about how is Marjorie a traitor? Exactly, James. Exactly. Because she doesn't
How is she? How is she a traitor?
That's right. Okay.
She's not a traitor.
Right. Loomer is wrong. Yeah, but you know what? You got President Trump that's going along with her. That is Laura.
Well, President Trump should be going along with anybody because right now he's got enough problems at the White House, and he's also got enough problems with two U.S. Military National Guards were shot and in critical condition. So
that's exactly right, James. That's exactly what it is. She'll never tell you that is Laura Loomer, but that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. So this is what she's got pinned on her X page. Yesterday, President Trump signed an executive order for designating the Muslim Brotherhood as a foreign terrorist organization. But he did not designate them. He is having a 75-day review. All right? He didn't designate them yet. And this sent Laura Loomer over the edge. She was so mad that President Trump didn't do what she wanted him to do, which is to designate the Muslim Brotherhood as a terrorist organization. Yeah. That's all she talks about. That's it. That's all you see. And then at the end, here it is again, Qatar and Turkey. The meltdown continues. Okay. This is another post that she wrote about Tucker Carlson right here.
Oh, so she's talking bad about Tucker Carlson too.
Yeah, you know why? Because Tucker Carlson questions our relationship with Israel.
Of course.
That's what upsets this woman. That's all you see on her page. She does no investigative journalism. She doesn't do anything. The only thing she does is try to promote Israel, propaganda about Israel. That's it.
And all she does is run her mouth.
Yeah, exactly. So this is what she said about Tucker Carlson. This is how screwed up this is. This is what she says. During his interview with Sean Ryan, Tucker Carlson said he likes hunting. He went shooting with Sean. Tucker seems to be enjoying the new Army combat rifle made by Sig Sauer Inc. I wonder if he has an issue with the fact that the company is run by an Israeli Jew.
I think she does have an issue.
What? This is what she said about Tucker Carlson, that he might have an issue with the rifle that he's using because an Israeli Jew makes it. She's insane. Tucker Carlson, oh yes, he said the first thing I did and said, yep, is to defend the interests of Israel.
Hello, hon.
Yeah.
How you doing, Linda? Oh, by the way, today's my wife's birthday today. So
I said happy birthday to her.
yeah, so happy birthday to my wife Linda. That I love very much, and I was with her for almost 13 years. So thank you, Linda.
So Linda, when I did my live on Laura Loomer, she was commenting a couple of days ago on it on Facebook. And this is what else she said. Okay, this is what Tucker Carlson said. Tucker Carlson joins me again for a sobering and wide-ranging conversation about the spiritual and political day of the modern American. What did he did make a comment about, that is, Tucker Carlson made a comment about why are we Americans buying these weapons from Israel?
You're welcome.
Like
You're welcome, Linda.
He did question that.
Yeah.
This is what they don't like. This is what it's not only her, it's the whole Zionist group. They don't like any of this. They don't like any of this because they're losing support from the American people. This is what scares them. This is what scares them. Oh, here it is right here. This is the next post that she did. Why is the Army buying Sig Sauer rifles when the CEO is an Israeli Jew? They are like Nazis. How come our tax dollars pay for this? I'm just asking questions. Another example, this is what she said, another example of how the U.S. benefits from Israel. What?
Yeah.
We benefit from Israel? No.
We don't. No. Israel benefits from us. We don't benefit from Israel. That is ridiculous, man.
She is a great spitter. Let me tell you.
Luma? Yeah, she is. Man, she is butt ugly though, man. My God. Man, she's got a face like oh my God. What has Trump's got to say here?
Hold on. Let me
Maduro, the U.S. designated him the leader of this foreign terrorist organization. Why do you want to talk to him if he's the leader?
If we can save lives, if we can do things the easy way, that's fine. And if we have to do it the hard way, that's fine too.
Mr. President. Maduro, the U.S.
What do you think of that, Dave? Do you like President Trump going after Maduro?
What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't like it. No, I don't want a war. I don't want a war. That's just it.
I feel the same way. I don't want a war either. So I rather ask. That's why you said when you asked me. So I said, okay. So what do you think? You know what I'm saying? Then I think the same way. I don't want no more wars anymore.
Yeah, you know what? You know what President Trump, for me, what he's starting to remind me of is Netanyahu. He's starting to remind me a little bit of a thug.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like his approach at all. Look up the history. Who abandoned his wife and children. The U.S. has a bunch of weapons contract with Israel. We should stop that until the slaughter is over. We should not be involved in Venezuela. We should not interfere to install a pro-U.S. president. Nope. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we shouldn't get involved in Venezuela. I don't know
Yeah.
what the heck is going on here. And if Laura Loomer likes it, then something is up. Let me tell you, something is up. If she likes this, something is up with Israel. Something is up. Now, this is again with the Muslim Brotherhood and how she brought this up, saying that a Qatari has invested $50 million in a pro-Trump network, Newsmax. You see that?
Linda says, look up the history behind the sci-fi. So, was it? What is that?
I don't know.
Reference to the Bible. By
Yeah, we can. We can talk about that another time because we need to completely stay out of the other. Yeah. So let's just let's just keep talking. I want to. She needs to be exposed. Laura Loomer needs to be exposed.
Laura Loomer, yeah.
She almost has 2 million followers, and I don't know why.
Why she have 2 million? Why does she have 2 million followers?
Almost. She almost does. She has 1.8 million. Okay. And now she's going after President Trump because he did not designate the Muslim Brotherhood as a domestic terrorist organization. So now she's saying the reason why is because Qatari invested $50 million in his network.
Yeah.
All right. This is what she did. Okay. And here's some more. Tucker Carlson. This is all she does. This is all she does.
Yeah.
She goes after people that, like Tucker Carlson, that criticizes Israel. Okay, here it is. Here's another one. And look, now I'm gonna get to that. This is again about Tucker Carlson. And then she gets into Marjorie Taylor Greene. Watch all the posts that she has on her. There it is again with the Muslim Brotherhood. Steve Bannon, okay, he agrees with her. Where's Marjorie Taylor Greene? It's coming up. Look at this. She calls the United States of Qatar. You see that?
I saw it. Yeah.
United States of Qatar.
Why is she saying the United States of Qatar?
Isn't that she doesn't? No, everybody's saying the United States of Israel, but she says the United States of Qatar. Do you see the propaganda and the rhetoric that these people do? Do you see this?
Yeah, it's all
I mean,
propaganda.
it's really unreal. It's unreal. And Marjorie is coming up pretty soon.
This is all bizarre.
Here it is right here. Here it starts right here. This was done November 24, a couple of days ago. Marjorie Taylor Greene, that blasts possible Trump campaign hire Loomer, calls her unstable and a documented liar. That's why Marjorie Taylor Greene, that's why Laura Loomer doesn't like Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Really?
Because she told President Trump not to hire her, that she was a lunatic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, calls her unstable and a documented liar. So Laura Loomer went insane. This is another guy that she's going after, Fishback, who's running for the governor of Florida, who's also a Republican, but he won't take AIPAC money or lobby money. So now she's going after him.
Holy shit. Damn.
This is a Republican, okay?
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah, here it is. See? You see it? Here's Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yep.
This is what she's got on her. This is what she has on her post.
What has she got to say?
She says, who, Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Q is a patriot. He is someone that is very much loves his country, and he's on the same page as us, and he is very pro-Trump, okay? Now, he appears to have connections at the highest levels, all right? He's posted many things that seem to verify that he is the real deal, all right? So many of it's not just someone poking in the dark, messing with people. Q is trying to tell people on these forums and 4chan, and he's trying to tell people the truth. And he does it through questions, asking questions, and giving clues. And so it's basically, you're going down the rabbit hole. You're following the fact, because we see all these sealed federal indictments, and we're seeing all these other things happen. And there's sources, like, he's anonymous, Q is anonymous, but he seems to be completely for the good. He seems to be totally on Trump's side, and he seems to be very high up and connected. So because of those things, I'm becoming more hopeful, and I'm not being as pessimistic, and I'm trying to stop saying that's never going to happen, because I really think it might happen. So I'm very excited about that. Now, there's a once in a lifetime opportunity to take this global cable of Satan worshiping pedophiles out. And I think we have the president to do it. And so I'm very excited about that.
Okay, now can you tell me what the heck is wrong with that? What Marjorie Taylor Greene just said? So look at what she says about her. Marjorie Taylor Greene. You see that? You see that? Marjorie Taylor Greene.
That's what she's saying.
This is what Laura Loomer is a Republican. And she's calling Marjorie Taylor Greene a traitor.
Why is she calling it? Oh, yeah.
I don't know why she's calling her a traitor. She doesn't say why either. It's propaganda, Dave, is what my point.
Yeah, it is propaganda. I know it's propaganda. Yeah.
It's not. I mean, you know what it is?
What?
Marjorie Taylor Greene doesn't take AIPAC money. That's what it is. That's why.
And Thomas Massey either don't take AIPAC money either.
Well, she's got something to say about him too. But here she is again. This is on Laura Loomer's page, making fun of Marjorie Taylor Greene, a Republican.
And
because
Laura
Loomer's money.
Laura Loomer's supposed to be a Republican, and she's making fun of Marjorie Taylor Greene. Marjorie Taylor Greene is also a Republican too.
Yeah, she's calling her a liar. She's calling her a QAnon whack job. This is what she says about Marjorie Taylor Greene.
So Laura Loomer should speak for herself.
Listen, this is another thing. Look at this. This is still on Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's still talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah.
And that she bought something for $100,000. Look at this. Marjorie Taylor Greene again.
What the hell? Laura Loomer wanted me this to be a beach would betray me.
She's insane. She is. She's insane.
Yeah.
She's a
nut job, Loomer.
Yeah, and here it is again with the Muslim Brotherhood. See this? These are Muslims right here.
Yeah.
She hates them.
She hates the Muslims.
Yeah. Look at this. MTG is living rent free in her head, right? This is nuts. Look at this is nuts.
Yeah. This is ridiculous. Wow. This woman's a psycho.
Look at this. This is another thing that she said about Marjorie Taylor Greene.
This woman.
So, I don't know if you know Polymarket, Dave, but it's a betting site.
Yeah.
Okay,
I heard of it. But go ahead.
Yeah. So Marjorie Taylor Greene. This is what she said. I mean, this is what Laura Loomer said about Marjorie Taylor Greene. A woman who didn't have more than a 12% shot at winning a U.S. Senate race in Georgia is never going to be president. Don't waste your money. Polymarket breaking. Marjorie Taylor Greene emerges as top 3 contender in the 2028 GOP presidential primary. You see that? She's number 3.
Yeah, I see it.
And on top of her is Marco Rubio and then J.D. Vance, which means that they think J.D. Vance is going to run. Like, he has a good chance of becoming president.
Well, I hope so. I hope so. I hope so.
But you know what? Marjorie Taylor Greene beat out Donald Trump, the president, right now by a percentage point. She's in the top 3, okay? And it is driving Laura Loomer insane and telling people, don't waste your money betting on Marjorie Taylor Greene that she's going to be on a ticket for the presidency or VP, is what she's trying to say. This is what she's saying about Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yep.
Okay? A Republican. And listen to this. Israel, listen to what she says. Israel kills terrorists for America. That's what she said. Qatar just wants to kill America. What?
That's crazy.
But you know what? She doesn't say anything about the 16-year-old that's being held in an Israeli prison from Florida. She doesn't say anything about that, but she's got to mention Qatar wants to kill America. Not Israel, Qatar.
Qatar.
And now, Candace Owens as well. She mentioned Candace Owens. And here is this is the tweet that I reported Laura Loomer on. This one right here. This is what she says. This is, again, concerning Marjorie Taylor Greene. A lot of Marjorie Taylor Greene's enemies are talking to me. Her scandals are not over. What scandals is she talking about? What scandals? Do you know what she said here? You're on notice at Marjorie Taylor Greene. You're on notice. That's what she said to Marjorie Taylor Greene.
She's telling Marjorie Taylor Greene she's on notice.
Yeah, that's a threat.
She's a psycho. That is. She's a psycho.
And I reported it.
Good.
And I reported it as a threat. That's a threat.
Uh-oh. Wait a second. What just happened?
What happened?
Let me see what's in here. Oh. Here we are. All right.
Yeah, no, she's not on that list. Never. Loomer also wants the full annexation, of course, of the West Bank, supports the Trump, and supports Israel destroying. Yes. Yeah. I'm telling you, she hates the Muslims. Israel hates the Muslims. They are taught to hate the Muslims. That's what they're taught in Israel. Yeah. Israel. That's what they're taught. Yeah. Oh, no, Laura Loomer will never be on that list. And see, there she is right there. Muslim madness, talking about the Muslims.
Hello, anywhere. Okay.
All right, Dave. It's your turn.
Okay. I just want to, wait a minute, hold on. It says, all right, I don't see LL anywhere on that list, Linda said. And I got to read these lists. And it says, sounds like she is really high up on the list for
prospective GOP nominees.
Yeah.
What she's talking about, what Linda is talking about, is this right here, this list right here.
Yep.
That's what she's talking about.
Yep. And
Laura Loomer is not on that list.
Yeah. No, she's not. Good. Yeah.
She never will be, and she never will be, because she's a psychomaniac. She's a psycho.
And Laura Loomer is a psycho. Okay. And
she's nuts.
And Linda says the TMTG is living rent for free in her head.
Laura Loomer is like stalking people that do not agree with Israel, being what they want him to be. That's who she stalks. So she's got an issue with Marjorie Taylor Greene. If she does not have an issue with you, then it's a problem because you agree with her stance on Israel. But if you don't, she will come after you. And I really think Marjorie Taylor Greene resigned because she was getting
because of her. Because of
yeah,
her.
because
Laura
or the
Loomer.
Zionists, yeah,
Yeah.
right, yes, because look at what they do. Do you see any articles of her and what she's working on in investigative journalism? Do you see
No,
anything?
I never see anything. Nope.
No, and do you see her talking about the boy from Florida that's being held
Nope, I haven't seen her.
in
No.
an Israeli military prison? No, she doesn't talk about
No.
that at all. She doesn't talk about any of these things because she's Israel first.
Yeah, of course.
This is
She's a lunatic. Laura Loomer, you're a lunatic.
what, and this woman has access, Dave, to the Pentagon.
Why has she got access to the Pentagon for?
She
Oh
has
my
a
God.
pass that allows her to go to the Pentagon. Is President Trump out of his mind? Is President Trump out of his mind? Yes.
I think he's out of his mind having Laura Loomer over there. Take that pass away from her. What are you, nuts?
Yes, I think he is.
Giving her a pass to go to the Pentagon? I mean, you know how many... What does the Pentagon have?
That's the Department of War, Dave. That's where they have the defense. That's the defense, our defense, the military. She has Laura Loomer has a pass to the Pentagon.
This woman's nuts. She's a lunatic. She's a terrorist.
And this is the Trump administration
that
are also Zionists. They're Zionists as well. That's why Laura Loomer loves President Trump. That's why she loves Marco Rubio and J.D. Vance. She will not say diddly squat about them because they are Israel first.
Holy shit, man.
Boy, I'm telling you.
They have the world's third largest oil reserve.
Mm-hmm. And there she is talking about Muslim madness.
Yeah.
You want to hear what she's got to say about it?
I want to hear what this. Yeah, I want to hear what she's got to say.
Let's just say that you want to end aid to Israel.
Okay.
Great. Whether you're Jewish, whether you're Christian, we can agree. Maybe we agree, maybe you don't agree. But if we agree, I met a lot of Israelis this last week when I was in Israel who support ending aid to Israel. They think that it's going to be better for Israel. I, as an American, as a Jew, I also think that it's going to be better for Israel and for the United States of America if we end aid. So, end aid to Israel.
Lunatic.
You have these Palestinian jihadis on the other side of the aisle chanting globalize the Intifada. Are they going to stop? Let's just say that there's a complete ceasefire. The war ends. There's no more war between Israel and Hamas. The killing ends, and we end all aid to Israel. You really honestly think that the Muslims here in America are going to stop protesting? What are they going to move on to next after they stop protesting Israel? So again, you do not have to be Jewish. This is not a Jewish issue. People will say, oh, well, Laura's Jewish. She's Israel first. So all she cares about is Jewish issues. All she cares about is Israel. Just think to yourself, if you're a Christian and we end all aid to Israel and we end all aid to all other countries, and you have millions of Muslims in America who hate Western civilization and they hate infidels, what are they going to focus all of their anger on next if they get what they want, if they completely defund Israel?
Well,
do you see this spin? To me, this is a spin. This is
it is a spin. Yeah, that is a complete spin. I saw that. I was
U.S. has multiple military bases on Qatar, but no, Qatar is the But no, Qatar isn't right. LOL. Did you know that Israel did an airstrike on Qatar? Yes. Not all Muslims are extreme, Laura. Not all of them. Right. This is what I'm saying. She's pushing this narrative and this propaganda that if America stops aid to Israel, that means that the Muslim Brotherhood, the Qataris, and all these Muslims, as she says, are going to wage war on America because we're infidels and the like.
This is not, that won't happen.
This is what she does on her page. This is what she does. This is what I'm saying. This is the narrative. She is Israel first. She is Israel first. She's
a nut job. Okay.
I'm going to continue to listen to this rhetoric. See if you can pick it up, the propaganda and the rhetoric.
And then we'll have to.
What are they going to target next? That's what people need to start thinking about. What are the millions of Muslim migrants who have been imported into our country going to focus their energy on next? If we completely defund Israel and we have.
I'm going to say something right here, right now. President Trump is not allowing any Muslims to come into this country. Okay, they cannot come into this country right now because of this rhetoric that Laura Loomer is spreading about all Muslims being against America. They are not allowed to come into this country. First and foremost, okay? She says millions are coming in here. No, they are not allowed to come in here.
Nothing to do with Israel. You think they're going to assimilate?
Oh, put a sock in it.
You think they're going?
You think that they're going to stop preaching hatred against white people, like Zoran Mandami?
Oh boy!
Do you see the spin? Do you hear this?
I see the spin. Yeah.
Do you hear this? Listen.
What do people think? Where do they think this is going to end? Let's just say that you're successful. You end all aid to Israel and you get your wish and you're able to deport every single Jew out of America. Every single Jew leaves America, makes Aliyah, goes.
Oh my God. Who said about every Jew leaving America? What is she talking about? What is she talking about?
Israel. That's still not going to solve the issue. The fact that you have millions of Muslims who have been imported from third world hellholes. So what are they going to do? If this is a Christian country, do you really honestly think that all of these millions of Muslims are going to assimilate in America?
Let me just say this about the 16-year-old that is a Muslim and that lives in Florida. They have assimilated. They do not look like Muslims from a third world country. Gee, I wonder why he has so many Muslim refugees in the U.S., Laura. It's because we destabilized them like we did to Iraq. That's why. Who said anything about kicking out Jews? Right. I'm confused.
I'm confused myself.
I'm confused. You see, this is the rhetoric. See, this is the rhetoric and the propaganda.
You shut down all the synagogues in America, deport all the Jews, send them back to Israel. They all make Aliyah. You cut off aid to Israel. You're still going to have millions of Muslims in America.
What does cutting off aid to Israel have to do with the Muslims? What has that got to do with anything?
Has nothing to do with nothing.
Do you see how she conflates these things because she's
twisting it? She's twisting things around. That's what she's doing. She is,
what she's trying to say is, do not stop the aid to go to Israel, because if you do, the Muslims are going to kill Americans. They're not going to assimilate. They're going to be a problem. That's what she's saying.
And I saw the Muslim student organization distributing backpacks to nearly schools and children in
my city. Yeah, they are. Look, you have extremes in every group. Okay, you're gonna get the nut jobs like them, and then you're gonna get most people are regular. Most people are regular. Okay, they're not. Who said anything about kicking out all Jews? No, I mean, right. So if we stop aid from Israel, that means we're gonna send all the Jews to Israel. What is she talking? What the hell is she talking about? What is she talking
Laura
about?
Luma, what is she talking about?
Oh my God. Okay.
Do you really honestly think that the Muslims are not going to engage in a power struggle to try to change the demographics or the cultural makeup or the religious makeup of America? You can have your Christian nationalist utopia. You really honestly think that the Muslims are going to submit to living under Christian nationalism?
She's a psycho.
You know something? Let me tell you. I'm going to say this too. The Christian nationalism that she's talking about, we do not have, you have the freedom and the right to practice your religion in this country.
That's right.
So if you're a Muslim and you want to practice your religion, you are free to do so.
Of course you are.
Okay? You couldn't fit in all the Jews. It isn't even remotely realistic, right? So to say that they're not going to take over America. I think Laura was saying that stuff about kicking out Jews was because of how Muslim and Arab states kicking out their Jews out of their nations after the Nakba happened in Palestine. Yet not only did they kick out, I mean, they're a problem. She talks about the Muslims being a problem. The Jews were a problem. Look at what they're doing right now in this country. They are a problem as well. The Jews are a problem as well. Look at what they're doing. Look at what she's doing to Marjorie Taylor Greene, Thomas Massey. Look at what Miriam Adelson is doing to Thomas Massey.
She's insulting them. That's what she's doing.
Yeah. So
and she's also threatening them too.
Yeah, and then she talks about the Muslims.
Yeah.
But she's not. Miriam Adelson isn't. Yeah. You know, I mean, this is nuts. This is nuts.
She's a lunatic. What do you want?
Yeah, and she had what kind of work is she doing anyway? That like what kind of investigative journalism is she doing? The only thing she's talking about is the Muslims and the Jews. That's all she talks about. And how America is, I'm telling you, there's going to be a feud between the Jews and the Muslims. And because of the Jews, there's going to be a war inside this country because the Jews, I think, are perpetuating it right now. I think this is what it sounds like to me. This is what it sounds like she's doing to me. She's causing problems and issues with the Muslims in this country. One trick pony, yeah. That's what this is. This is all rhetoric, and she's causing division between the Muslims that are here. Like I said, I showed you that little boy, the 16-year-old. Yeah. Does he look like a traditional Muslim little boy? No.
No, he doesn't. He looks more American than he does American. Muslim. He looks more American than he does Muslim.
Right. Do you see the division that she's causing? She's a troublemaker.
Laura Loomer, yeah, she's a troublemaker.
She's a troublemaker. She's causing problems with the Republican Party.
Well, causing a lot of trouble with the Democratic Party. The Republican Party. You know.
Well, you know,
this nut job, okay. This nut job, okay. All right. It claims that she's a Republican and she's over there causing all kinds of chaos, but with Marjorie Taylor Greene, Thomas Massey, and the rest of everybody. What a nut job, man. You're butt ugly, lady, so get off the air. That's all I had to say.
I haven't seen anything about Laura Loomer on her X page
Yeah.
of Dearborn, Michigan. She hasn't mentioned anything about Dearborn, Michigan so far. As
Matter
like,
of fact, I got an X page. I'm going to go on it right now, and I'm going to go check because
okay,
now I'm in. Now I'm getting interesting.
he looks westernized. Yeah, he is. He is westernized. Absolutely. And here she is causing more problems with the Trump administration, with the Department of War. And here she is with the president. See it? Check it out.
Yep.
Check it out,
I'm
Dave.
going to check it out right now. I'm checking it out right now. Donald Trump, you're an idiot too. Sorry, but I know you're not going to give. I know you're not going to give me my $200. I know you're not going to give me my $2,000 because Colin, you're an idiot. But what are you doing with that nut job?
Oh, yeah, Linda. I bet. Here she is again with the Muslim Brotherhood in Qatar. There's another problem. She got a problem with that. Here it is again. There it is again. Now she's again and again. She just keeps talking about the same thing over and over and over and over again. That's it. That's all she does.
I hope she loses that Twitter page.
Me too. Me too. So do I. Yep.
God, man. What the hell is wrong with her? That woman's crazy,
Well,
man.
I wish I knew. I wish I knew what was
Let me
wrong
see.
with her.
Laura, Laura. Let me see something here. I'm trying to find it. Laura. Let's see. I got the search bar. Laura. Laura.
Loomer Doomer.
Huh. Loomer Doomer.
Lunar.
What is it? LOOMER?
Yeah, LOOMER. Yep.
LOOMER. Oh, I found it. Oh, Laura Loomer. And then they got Laura Loomer tires.
What?
Yeah, that's all right. Oh, yeah, her page is right here. She support Loomer for Congress.
Oh yeah, she ran for Congress. That was a while ago, Dave.
Yeah, I know. I want to catch up on this.
Yeah, she lost. She lost that seat.
Well, because Mike Pence, I think Mike Pence supported it too.
You know that's a problem right there. Right off the bat.
Mike Pence. Once Mike Pence supported him, I think he took some AIPAC money too.
They all do.
Yeah.
She doesn't. Laura Loomer doesn't talk about the Congress people that take AIPAC money. She goes after the ones that don't.
Yeah. And she takes it herself.
This is what she is, like a cyber bully. Okay, she goes on her page and she attacks people that are not Israel first or don't want to give any more money to Israel. She attacks these people. This is what she does. She's doing it now to President Trump.
Yeah. And I'm wondering if she, you know something. Come to find out, I'm wondering now if Laura Loomer attacked Charlie Kirk. I'm wondering about that now.
Right.
I have to bring that up. I had to, because if she can go around attacking people, okay. I'm wondering if she attacked Charlie Kirk too.
Yeah, she doesn't say anything because I just started kind of following her only because I was curious to see what I had no idea that she came up with the term that she proudly boast about that she came up with of calling Marjorie Taylor Greene a traitor. I didn't know that until I read an article, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Isn't that what President Trump called her too? I'm like, is he getting his stupid ideas from this lunatic?
I'll bet you any money he is.
He has to be. He
Yeah.
has to be. He's got to be. It's just, she also brings up the Arabic writing that Dearborn police wear on the uniforms. Yeah, that's called freedom of expression. But she would support Hebrew writing, of course. Of course. I don't agree with I don't think there should be another language on it. It should be English and that's it.
Well,
Marjorie,
Trump wants English, just English. That's it.
yeah, it should be just English because most people speak English and read English. So I don't know if they have English and then Arabic underneath. Not sure. Just like we have English with Spanish underneath. I don't know. Not sure. But Marjorie Taylor Greene had a bill that she was going to introduce to have English as the official language of this country. So, and I agree with that. I agree with that. It has to be the official way. We have to keep our culture. We cannot have the foreigners that are coming in here, and there are a lot of them. Like she said, there are a lot of Muslims, but there are a lot of other Somalis as well. They're like everywhere. These pockets are everywhere. You got Spanish as well. I mean, we have to keep the American culture, or else they will take over. They will. I'm sure that the Spanish would love to take over because the Spanish claim that America was theirs first. They think everybody should be speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
Just like the Muslims think everybody should be speaking Arabic. Just like the Jews think everybody should be speaking Hebrew. No, we have to keep the English. That's it. Period. End of story. It has always been English.
Yeah, that's right.
It has always
English.
been that way.
Well,
And
then you have
and
Portuguese. You have Portuguese, Spanish. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but now, yeah.
I could, as an Italian, say, look, Christopher Columbus discovered America. We should all be speaking Italian. Right?
Yep.
I could say that. I don't, but I could.
You can speak Italian?
Yeah, I can speak Italian. So
Go ahead. Speak one.
No. So
Probably
not on
won't
the
understand.
spot. Not on the spot.
No, probably won't be able to understand you anyway.
Yeah, that's right. You won't see another country bending backwards, right? I agree. And I think we have to make English as the official language. Now, it is the official language when you are conducting government business. It has to be in English.
Yep.
Yeah, English is the official language. It isn't. It's not. It's not the official language. Not all states have made English the official language. Massachusetts has. Massachusetts has a law that says English is the official language, but not all the states do because of the millions of illegals that refuse to assimilate. No, that's not the reason why. I don't think that that's the reason why. People can speak whatever they want, but they have to know English in order to live here. That's it. Right. Exactly.
Hey, look at the. I have to go on Duolingo to speak. You know what I'm saying? Because I work around Spanish people. I work around Portuguese people. I work around people that speaks Creole. I work around all kinds of people. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know there are all kinds of people, and just like my parents, they only knew Italian. So, but I learned English. Everybody else learned English, but their first language was Italian.
Yeah.
So they spoke Italian. They hung around Italians that spoke Italian. Okay, which is okay. But when you go to a business, you have to speak English.
Yeah.
You can't be speaking Italian. Everybody speaks English. That's the language. You got to know
Yeah.
English. Okay, so Laura Loomer is making it sound like that the Muslims, all of them, are not going to assimilate. Exactly. They can speak whatever language they want. Yeah, in the privacy of their own homes or wherever, the community. We did. Nobody gave us a problem, but when we went to work or went to school, you had to know English. They don't
That is
speak
true.
Italian. They don't speak Arabic. They don't speak Hebrew. You got to know English. Period. End of story. That's all. And, having Arabic on the uniforms of police. See, now I don't agree. I don't really agree with that. I don't think the police should have another language. Law enforcement should have another language. It should be just English. It should be just English. That's my take.
Well, yeah, they should be speaking English, but nowadays, what we got now, we got Spanish, we got all kinds of language going on. Even when you have a police officer going to somebody's house, they don't speak English. Now you have to call an interpreter. Now you got to call another police officer to come up and speak their language. You know what I'm saying? No.
Yes, right. Even in the courts, you got that issue.
Well, that courts, yeah, and that's why they pay the interpreters good money, because
Yep.
they go in there and they speak their language, because
Right.
maybe if
Right.
there's something that that they don't understand what the judge is saying.
That's
So
right.
now they have to call an interpreter to explain explain what the charges are, explain what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that's right.
they get paid good money.
Yeah, it's not a requirement. You're right.
No.
No, it's not a requirement. You don't have to learn English. But if you know English and you go and get your citizenship, it's a plus. It's a plus because they ask you questions in English.
Mhm.
You're going to have to write answers in English. If you don't know English, I don't know how you're going to get your citizenship if you can't answer back in English.
Well, yeah. I mean, with that, when you go to,
And it should be mandatory. It should be.
it should be. It should be. You know what I'm saying? So
You should know English. You have to know English. How are you going to answer somebody? You want an American citizenship. How are you going to go for a test? They're going to ask you questions. You got to know English.
Yep, you got to know English. Yes, because
So
that's part of the test.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, so many people in Fall River have avoided arrest because they pulled the "I don't speak English" card. It happens all the time. Dave, tell us how an illegal almost hurt you and you used that card to avoid arrest. What?
Yeah, they do. Matt Fall River, yes, they do.
What
James
happened
is
to
right.
you that an illegal hurt you and he used that card to avoid arrest? They avoid arrest by saying that they don't speak English and they let them go. They let them go because they're illegals.
Yeah.
That's why they let them go.
Mhm.
If they can't speak English, in the cops' heads, they're thinking they're illegals and they can't do anything about it. They let them go. Go ahead, Dave. Tell your story.
Yeah. So well, just like one summer, what happened down over here. I think Linda and we told you about that story once about the accident that happened over here on Walden Street when the truck went right in between the poles and hit a house, almost hit a gas line, and the guy was drunk. And I told James that story, and so did Linda. And the guy was drunk. He had all kinds of bottles in there. And then when the police came, right? And when the police came, none of them whatsoever spoke any English whatsoever. None of them. Not whatsoever. Not one. And then the other two was walk. I think we told you this one before. The other two walked away, and I said, "Hey," I said, "Get back here." I said, "You ain't going nowhere." I said, "You were in that truck too." I said, "Get over here." I said, "Get over here and talk to the cop." Oh, don't speak English. Don't speak English. And so the cop turned around. So the cop turned around and said, "Hey, I heard you. I heard you speak. Was speaking English. I heard you. So get over here and you wait right over here now." Yeah. I said, "You were involved with that accident." I said, "Who?" I said, "Well, I said, you were involved with that accident." Yeah. I mean, with all the beer bottles and stuff. And Linda and I almost got ran over that one summer. Yeah, we almost got. If I didn't move out of the way and Linda didn't move out of the way, we would have got smashed right up against the wall.
Yeah, what would these cops have done, Dave, if you did get hurt?
Nothing.
Do you think that they
Nothing.
would have gotten
Nothing.
arrested if somebody did get seriously hurt? These idiots
No,
driving
these
around.
no. These cops are idiots. Okay, a lot of these cops are
Okay.
idiots. Okay,
What?
you know
No?
what? No. These cops wouldn't have never done nothing. Of course not. You know what I'm saying? No. What do you? The cops don't care. They go on a call. Okay, he speaks no English, so I can't do nothing. Because I can't understand him. Well, you know what? Get an interpreter. What the hell is wrong with you people? Dumbasses. Yeah. I'm telling you, I just, Annalisa, I feel that these cops won't do nothing. They won't.
This is terrible. It's just so bad. This is just so, it's really out of control. So hold on a second, Dave. I want to show something. Hold on.
All right.
I mean, this guy, I mean, what the hell? He's wearing nothing. Okay, hold on a second. Oh my God. Oh gosh.
He's wearing nothing. Annalisa.
Oh my God. Let me see let's see if they got this picture. Oh my God. This is like spooky.
The whole entire Facebook page. That's why I locked mine down. Because there's people that up there, they have nothing. Oh my God.
I'm trying to find that picture. Hold on. Let's see if they have a picture of this goofball that shot the National Guardsman, Dave. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh.
You got to take a look at this photo. Hold on. Wait a minute. let me go find it. Wait a second. Oh my God. This is like so bad. Hold on. Jeepers. Hold on. Oh my gosh.
I can imagine.
Oh my God. This is like scary. This is scary. Wait a minute. Let me get it. Because Corey just sent me the photo. This is unbelievable. Hold on.
It's okay, James. Don't
worry.
Oh my
God. All right, here it is. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Did you get it? There it is. Look.
Oh, yep. I see it right there. Yep. Toodaloo.
Look, he's wearing Dave, he's not wearing anything.
He has no clothes on. Oh, jeez, man. I don't want to see that, man. That's ugly, man. That shit. Man.
Oh, good, James. I'm glad it was turned down. Very good. I'm glad. Okay. Look at this. Look at that's I can't.
Oh God, help me.
The other picture was the worst than one.
That's the worst picture I ever saw, man. Wow.
No, the one that Corey sent me has a close-up of the guy.
That's okay. I don't want to see no more naked guys.
Listen to what he said. Okay, breaking. The National Guardsman shooter has been identified as Ramanullah Lakanawal. Wow. 29 of Afghanistan. He entered the United States under the Biden administration in 2021. He was reportedly allowed in with a visa, then he overstayed it. He was allegedly heard yelling Allahu Akbar during the attack. Deport them all, enough. Yeah, If we can find them all, right? That would be
true,
great.
yeah.
We gotta deport them all. Oh my God, wow, that's crazy. My poor eyes.
Linda.
That is what in the world. These people are insane. I'm sorry.
They're crazy, man. Nuts. Yeah,
This
we
is a
get.
photo. Let me see if I can read this. A photo has been released of the alleged National Guard shooter on a stretcher in Washington, D.C. We need swift justice.
Alleged.
Wow.
Alleged. Innocent until proven guilty. That's what
This
we
guy's
want to
from Afghanistan. This is the open borders policy that Biden had. We have these nut jobs all over the place, and Laura Loomer is talking about this, that, and the other thing. What? Oh my God, she's so useless. She's so useless.
But why
So
she
he's
ain't
here on
talking about this over here? Why?
Huh? Right.
Why should Laura Loomer's not talking about this? That lunatic.
Yes, he's here unlawfully. I guess he overstayed his visa. He's been here since 2021. What is that? 4 years? Yeah.
Oh, he was hiding out. That's what was going on.
And he comes out like a fool and shoots 2 National Guardsmen. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know how they're going to handle this. I don't know if they're going to give him a trial or they're just going to deport him back to Afghanistan where he belongs. That's where he should stay.
Well, you know something? Let him go back. Let him go to the Afghan jail.
That's right.
He belongs there. The Afghan jail.
He is an idiot.
What an idiot.
You know, Joe Biden, I don't understand why they haven't arrested this guy. Why haven't they arrested him, Joe Biden, for what he did to this country? I just don't get it. How are these people getting away with this?
These people are getting away with this. Joe should be arrested. He should be. Because he's also a war criminal, too.
Yeah, Mayorkas should be arrested. Kamala Harris should be. And they're going around. She's got a book. She's touring the United States. Kamala Harris is. She's touring the United States with this book.
Yeah, Joe
They're all
should have been
criminals. These people are all criminals.
Yeah, you're right. Joe should have been arrested. Kamala Harris should have been arrested. Okay, and Barack Obama should be arrested too, as well, because you know what? He's the one He's the one that aided and abetting in all of this nonsense.
Yeah, he started this crap. That's what I think. It's on Obama's second term. He let in the Muslims.
Yeah.
He let him in. And then when President Trump came in, remember, he's like, certain countries, people could not come in. Remember, they were calling him a racist and stuff?
Yeah. And, you know, and back then, before I became a Republican, right? Honestly, I'm going to be straight up here. Before I became a Republican, I didn't know nothing about politics. I'm saying, so I was just you know, getting to know about presidents. I was getting to know about, because I always dealt with like city elections.
Yep.
So I was getting to know presidents and stuff. I figured, I said to myself, you know something? I said, you know, I said, I'm going to get into presidents because I want to see what that's like now. So, I mean, when Barack Obama when he first ran for president, you know, first black president, I said, good. I said, hey, you know what? I said, we need a black president. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
You know, I started helping Barack out with his campaign and stuff. So, and everything. So I didn't basically know, you know, anything about him. I said, good. I said, you know, because me, back then, when I was a Dem, I used to just vote for anybody until after, you know, then I started seeing, you know, what was going on, you know, and so I said, you know what? I said, now when President Trump started when President Trump ran for president. So I said, look, now I'm going to go independent. So now then now I stepped it up. Then I went full Republican, and and then I started, then this is how I started getting into president.
Most people do go. They say that's a stage that a lot of people go through. They're a Democrat first, and then they slowly turn over to conservative as they get older. They go to the Republican side. There are a lot of Muslim races. That's right. Obama enhanced the Freedom Act. Can't make this up. Right. Yep. So again, he said James said that Laura was promoting propaganda. Laura Loomer was promoting propaganda again because the police do only have English on their uniforms. Do you see how these people are something else.
These people, yeah.
And George Bush too. Yeah.
George Bushy.
Yeah, and I agree with Linda. I say don't waste the taxpayer money and just send them back to Afghanistan.
Yeah, get them all out of here. These people need to get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just leave.
But they're probably going to give him a trial. They're probably going to give him. Laken Riley he wasn't illegal that did to that poor girl from Georgia. And he was in court with an interpreter. Why are we doing this to illegals that murder American citizens? Why are we giving these people an interpreter, a trial, and everything else? Why are we doing this?
Give them the lecture chair.
Get them out of here. Deport them. Send them. You don't have to send them back home. Send them to an island and let him fend for himself.
Try it. Let him eat coconuts.
Exactly. I mean, what are we doing spending all this money on these crazy? It's just mind-boggling to me. I don't know.
Hey, look, put a big fence around, right? Build those big little huts and everything where they can just live next door. They can fight all day, and they can get coconuts from the three and throw them at each other.
Right. That's right. I wish President Trump would repeal that Patriot Act. Nobody's done it so far. You know that? They like it. I think they like that they can spy on us. I really do.
No, I hate when people spy on us, man. I gotta shut my curtains, man, when I'm changing. I hate when people spy on me.
You gotta make sure all the cameras are shut down in the house so nobody can see.
Yeah. Well, I mean, especially now there's drones around and everything. So I gotta shut all my curtains in the house.
Yeah, exactly. And the webcam too on your desktop. Oh, you better make sure that light is shut off.
Well, let me tell you this, okay? Let me tell you this one, okay? And at least listen to this. But when I'm out my room, when I'm done with my live stream, I shut it down, right? Shut it. I make sure everything's off. I make sure that my P8 is my P4 is off. I make sure all the audio's off. Cameras are up because I'll tell you, man, because I get really tired at the end. I get really tired, and sometimes I even forget to shut the knob off on the stove. So
it's not only the cameras, Dave, but the audio as well. When they're listening too, it's not just that they can watch you, but they're listening.
Oh, look at this guy, man! Look at this nut job. You know what I'm saying?
Look at this man over here, Dave. Let me see if I can enhance it.
This guy here, he looks like he's naked.
Can you see it? It's a little close.
Let me see. Hold on. Oh, I see him right now. Yep. Yeah, you can see his crack. Man, he is butt ugly, man. God.
Look at him. What the heck? Why is he nude? Why
Oh
is this guy
my!
nude?
They didn't put clothes on him. Holy shit! Damn! Wow. It looks like he's got looks like he's got thongs on. I'm just being an asshole.
Oh my god. That is one scary looking dude.
Yeah, he is, man. Looks like he needs a bra. He's got the thongs, but I think he needs the top.
Why is he nude? What is going on with this? What the hell? What did they strip him naked? What the hell?
They
The
probably did.
police strip him naked? Is he running around naked? What the heck?
Yep, he was probably running around naked. Hey, cute little
Just
black
run around
thongs.
naked and shoot a couple of National Guards over in DC. Oh my god.
What an idiot.
Oh my god.
Such a psychopath. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, somebody just posted how close it was to the White House. I think the White House is locked down.
I think so too.
I think it's locked down. And President Trump was in Mar-a-Lago for the holidays. You know, for Thanksgiving. So he's
Yeah,
not
Thanksgiving too, yeah.
I don't know who's on Capitol Hill or whatever, but I mean, call me paranoid, but I won't even bring my hand downstairs against the door if I don't know the person is at the nope. I ain't heard that. Yeah, I wouldn't either. You can't trust anybody.
I don't trust nobody no more.
Unfortunately, that's the way it is, you know. It's too bad. But that's the reality of it. You gotta be careful now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, our landlord tells us not to open the door for anybody unless they unless they're going to your house, then open the door. But if
if you know someone, that's different. But you know, somebody just comes knocking at your door at nighttime, I'll be like scared.
I'll tell them, look, you know what? I'm not letting you in. I don't care.
Oh my god, I'd be like freaking out. Oh my god,
freaking out, man. I freaking out. I had to call the police department.
Right.
Remember?
Yeah. Somebody sent me too that in Fall River there were a couple of guys disguised as National Grid.
Yeah.
So that they could come into your house, and she called National Grid and said that they were not doing that.
Yeah.
So they were posing as workers for National Grid. Yeah. And it wasn't even true. They just wanted to get into the house.
To see what you have in your apartment in case you're not
God
home.
knows what, right. God, two men. Can you imagine two men going into a single, like a woman who's by herself? Two men.
Yeah.
Two men. Yeah. She doesn't have a chance.
No. Right. Well, Linda said something here.
Yeah, you're sitting duck. Exactly. Yeah. There's no way that a woman is going to overpower two men.
No.
Not going to happen. It's just not going to happen.
Sitting duck. That's what that is.
They're sitting ducks for sure. For sure.
Yeah. Well, I could see a guy like me, you know what I'm saying? If I had two guys in a house, I won't be a sitting duck because they be the ones going to the hospital.
Right. They won't go to, these thugs do not go if there's a man in the house. They won't do that.
Yeah.
They're not going to do that. Oh God, National Grid. Paul Coogan School Department in debt $14,000. An audit was just done. Oh, an audit was just done on the store. It's bad. But no, the department is just fine. Nobody questions it. LOL. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Right.
Audit was just done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then if you're by yourself, if a woman is by herself, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You're in trouble. You're in trouble for sure.
You know, a woman is weaker than a guy, I think.
Oh, yeah. Two guys?
Yeah.
Forget it.
It's all done. It's over with.
Yeah, you're not going to overpower two men. No.
Hey, and if there was a guy like me in the house, and there was two guys like over there, I'll say, wait a second. I'll say, hey, I ain't the one that needs the help, but when you call the police, make sure you add 2 ambulances outside because one of them is going to the hospital.
Yeah, they're not going to go to a house when a man is, and you got your son too, with 2 men
Yeah.
in there. It's not gonna.
They won't find
Not that easy with the men in the house, but if they stalk or if they're, scoping, like Linda said, a home and they see a woman by herself, you better believe that's who they're going to target. That's who they're going to target.
Well, believe
Yep.
it or not, my wife would always tell me, my wife will call me. I always told her, you know something? Call me, let me know, and then all I gotta do is just come home from work and go right straight to the house, and I'll be outside. I says, hey, I'll say, what are you doing here?
Right.
Well, that's how fast he's gonna leave.
Right.
He's gonna look at me. He's gonna say, oh shit, man, look at the size of that dude.
Right. Yep.
That dude's got arms the size of King Kong. I ain't bothering him.
Right. Yep. That's true. No, that's true. That's what they're cowards. They really are. They're bullies and they're cowards, basically. I was looking at my notifications from X because I reported Laura Loomer for threatening Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah,
and you know what? I haven't heard anything yet from them. So I'm wondering if they're reviewing it to see if this is a legit threat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hope so. I hope so. I really do. I hope that they are looking at it closely.
Yeah.
And say something to her about it. Because that's, you know what? Anybody that goes on social media and says to someone, you're put on notice, that's a threat.
Yeah, it is.
That's a threat to me. That sounds like a threat.
Let me look that up.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You look it up. I'll be right back.
Let me see here. Hold on. I'm gonna put it on silent. Okay, Annalisa?
Yeah.
Okay, I found something here. When someone says I am putting you on notice, usually it means they are giving you a warning, but not necessarily a threat. It means they are formally telling you something, usually that they want you to change a behavior. They expect you to do or stop doing something. They want it now that they told you so. So you cannot say you didn't know later. So it is.
That's a threat.
It's not.
That's a threat.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. So she's telling Marjorie Taylor Greene that you need to change your behavior. What behavior is she talking about? What is she talking about?
All right, so it said something here. So it is a threat. Not usually. It's more likely a serious warning of a way to make something official in a conversation, but the tone can change the meaning. Not a threat, but I am putting you on notice, but that your rent is late. So that this is an example.
Right.
So I am putting you on notice that need we need this done by Friday. So they're talking about. Well, I'm just using rent as
Right.
so could sound like a aggressive, but still not a threat. But I am putting you on notice. Don't talk to me like that again. So X only is a threat if they add harmful intent. If they say something like, I am putting you on notice and you'll regret it. That's a threat, regretting it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and that's what it sounded like to me.
Yeah.
It sounded like if you don't change your behavior,
Yeah.
I'm putting you on notice because I'm talking to your enemies. I'm gonna put it up again and show
Yeah.
what her post was to Marjorie Taylor Greene. Do you see it yet?
All right, let me add it again. Oh, yep.
Okay, so here it is right here, right? It's 3 sentences. A lot of MTG's enemies are talking to me. All right, she's already saying to Marjorie Taylor Greene, I have people that don't like you, and they're
Okay, yeah.
talking to me, Her scandals are not over. I don't know what scandals she's talking about because she doesn't specify what that is. And she goes, you're on notice at Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Well, she's telling her, in other words, she's giving her a warning. That's what it says. Yeah, so she's
A
giving her
warning
a
about
warning.
what? A warning about what?
Yeah, that's the hard part.
Okay, so to
Yeah.
me, if I got a post like that, to me, that sounds like a threat.
Well, if I got a post like that, yeah, you're right. If I got a post like that, then to me it sounds like it. You know what I'm saying? You know, it would sound like it, but it's not really not. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you have
Well,
it's.
you
I
can't,
don't.
we can't, how can you distinguish a warning from a threat? Like, how do you distinguish that? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't know. I just
That's what
don't
I
know.
mean. It's like, this does not sound like yes, it does sound like a warning, but I find that to be a threat. When somebody warns you, that's a
Yeah.
threat. That's a threat.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
If you get into an argument with somebody and I'm going to get you, right? I'm going to get you for this. That's a warning and a threat, right? Isn't that a threat?
Let me look it up again.
You're going to pay for that. I'm going to get you for that. That's a warning.
If somebody says,
that's a warning.
if somebody says, I'm going to get you.
Yeah. That's a threat. That's a threat.
Yeah, let me if someone
you know what? She stepped over. Okay, look.
Yeah.
This is what I think I'm trying to say.
Go ahead.
Somebody
listening.
who's got these ties to the president, who is an investigative journalist, who ran for Congress. I am like, why is she saying this to Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is still in Congress, by the way? She doesn't leave until January 5th. Why is she threatening her that she's on notice?
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
What?
If someone said that I am going to get you, it is a threat. It says yes, I am going to get you. It can absolutely be considered as a threat, depending on how it was said and in the context.
Well, yes, and this isn't this what she's saying? A lot of your
Yeah.
enemies. This is
Mhm.
just pretend that it's you, that she's talking to you, Dave, and sends you a post and says, "I am talking to your enemies, or your enemies are talking to me. I have your enemies talking to me, Dave,
Yeah.
and your scandals are not over because
I would consider
because."
that as a threat.
And then she says, "You're on notice." Isn't
I
that a threat?
Yeah, to me it would be. Yes. And
Of course.
that's when I would immediately immediately contact law enforcement.
No, well, no. I reported it to X.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I reported it.
And are they doing something about it?
I don't know. I haven't heard
Oh,
from them yet.
crazy.
I don't
Yeah.
know what they're doing about it, if anything, because James doesn't think they're gonna do anything.
They're probably not. They're probably taking APAC money too.
I think it was appropriate too. I even sent her, Laura Loomer, a post saying, I asked her, is that a threat? Before I reported it, I asked her, is that a threat?
And
Of
nothing
course,
got back to
she's not gonna answer me, Dave. I'm like this little peon, right? I don't have 500,000 viewers that she's gonna be
Yeah.
she's gonna be afraid of. She's
Yeah.
not gonna shit. But I don't care. You should not be saying these things. And and in her little meal there that she was talking about the Muslims as well. I mean, who does she think she is? This woman.
Yeah.
Who does she think she is?
Oh, she thinks she thinks she's the queen, but she's not.
Right.
Laura Luma, get off the air. You don't belong having a podcast. You traitor.
Yes. And she calls Marjorie Taylor Greene a traitor.
You call Marjorie, Laura Luma, you're calling Marjorie Taylor Greene a traitor. You're a traitor. So you must be actually talking about yourself.
Right.
You're so butt ugly, man. I mean, God, if I had a German Shepherd, I wouldn't even ask him to go out with you.
She's had a lot of surgeries on her face. She's had a lot of facelifts and implants and everything. She's done quite a few things on her face, and she does look bad. She does look bad. Yeah, she does. A close up, it's scary. Scary. She's actually scary looking.
God, I'd have nightmares.
I think she's married.
Well, I wonder what her husband says when he's sleeping with her.
Probably nothing much.
Probably not much. He's probably scared himself.
Do you think there's a lot of celebrities, young women that are ruining their faces. They're ruining them because they're putting cheek implants in them. They're getting, they look awful. Sounds like Laura has the symptoms of the Messiah complex, just admires herself. Yeah, and expects everybody else to believe her propaganda without questioning her. Oh, yeah, she doesn't like being questioned. You're right, James. You're right. She's absolutely like that. She is. Mm-hmm. And then you've got the president that's listening to this woman, which is even scarier to me.
Yeah.
Scarier to me.
Yep.
President Trump said on Air Force One about Venezuela and Maduro, we can do this, in a peaceful way, or we can do it another way. That's another threat. That's a threat
Yeah.
to Maduro, right?
Yep. That's another threat, right? Yeah.
And this is how she talks. This is how she talks.
Why does these people talk? Why does these people talk like this? Oh my God.
She, to me, of course, I don't have proof or evidence of this. To me, President Trump is absolutely talking to these Zionists because he sounds just like them. He sounds just like them.
Yeah.
He really
He
does.
does. Yeah.
He
I don't
really
know.
does.
I'm just wondering about if he's a Zionist too.
He is.
I don't even think he's saved either. I don't think he's saved by the Lord. I honestly don't.
He's a Zionist, Dave. That's a Christian Zionist, just like Ted Cruz, just like J.D. Vance, like a lot of them.
Yeah.
Brown there, the Speaker of the House.
Yeah.
He's another Zionist. There are a lot of Christian Zionists in Congress.
Yeah.
They take AIPAC money. They're Zionists.
I don't know why he even hired him.
We voted these kooks in, and they take lobby money, and now it's because they take AIPAC money, they're Zionists.
Yeah.
Okay? These are the Christian. Ted Cruz says, like I think James was saying, that I'm going to take care of Israel. When I go into the Senate, I'm going to take care of Israel. What? What?
Huh?
And then he's on Tucker Carlson. I think he said it on Tucker Carlson that
Yeah.
I was raised a Christian. This is what Ted Cruz said. I was raised a Christian, and I was taught that if you bless Israel, you will be blessed. And if you curse Israel, you will be cursed. So I think I want to bless Israel. In other words, give them money.
Yeah.
This is the propaganda. This is the brainwashing technique that I'm talking about. Only because he's taken like $1 million or something like that. Ted Cruz has. Trump has taken millions from AIPAC. Yes, he has completely bought out. So of course he's going to side. With the Zion, he also pretends to care about innocent. No, he doesn't. That's right. No, whoever funds you gets to control you. Yep.
Yeah.
Now, you know what, President Trump. I gotta look at that. I'm wondering how much money he does take from AIPAC, but I know he took $100 million from Miriam Allison, who is absolutely a Zionist. She's got dual citizenship, the U.S. and Israel, and she sides with Israel. Okay, I want to see how much money President Trump has taken from AIPAC. Let me see.
All right. Yep, 9:00.
Oh, already? Okay.
No, but go ahead. All right, go ahead. No, just see. Go ahead.
Yeah, I wanna. What is that site that AIPAC tracking? I think it is something like that. AIPAC. Yes, here it is. AIPAC tracking. Our endorsed candidates. I want to see President Trump.
Oh, you got Alabama.
I'm trying to find. Yeah, Linda, exactly. It talks about Abraham, not the country, not Israel, the country. I find it funny that Palestine supports en masse voted for Harris, but she took millions too. Palestine's words should have sat that election out and refused to vote for anyone. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, here it is right here. Let me see.
Israel lobbies in Congress.
Let me see if I can find out how much archives.
Oh boy.
All right, I'm not going to look into it now, but
Yeah. Well,
I
we can do it on. We can do it either on Friday or
yeah, the
Saturday or
lobby
something.
archives. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. He's in the archives. Well, let me see how far back it goes. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. So this is an interesting conversation. Okay, Dave, I know you gotta
All
go.
right.
Thanks everybody for
Yep. But
coming
yep.
on.
And well, I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you guys. I will see you guys on Friday. And at 6:30 to 6:30 to 9 again. So but anyways, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yep.
And
Happy Thanksgiving. Yep. You
happy
too.
Thanksgiving. Yep. So have a great night, everyone.
Good night.
Good
Bye.
night. Bye. We'll talk about this some other time.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Uh, so yeah, so it was a good show today, and we talked about many things. We talked about Donald Trump. We talked about Laura Loomer. And how crazy she is, lunatic. We talked about the two National Guardsmen that was shot down at White House in D.C. downtown. We talked about the suspect. The suspect isn't going in the ambulance. Alleged shooter. I'm not going to say alleged. But yeah, we had a pretty good show today, and my co-host Annalisa, she had a lot to say today. She had a lot to talk about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But you guys can go to subscribe to her YouTube channel. Annalisa, she's the one. She's got the butterfly, and and listen to her live stream too, because she says she talks about different stuff over there. So you can go to her live stream too. Um, and you also can go to Fall River Media News live stream and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell and get all the news and updates on new videos what Fall River Media News talks about. So you can also do that too as well. But anyways, before I leave here, I want to give you details. There's more details on the arrest of a Fall River man concerning of the murder of a 31-year-old Taiguana Texera that was shot and killed over here in the Flint. So there's the picture right there. Right there's the picture right there. I can't put it up right now. So there's the picture right there on Fall River. If you go to Fall River Reporter, you actually will actually find that. I give Fall River Reporter credit for that. So for that detail. So, but yeah, so we are learning more details in concerning the arrest of a Fall River related of this murder of a 31-year-old. So from Fall River that was shot and killed. So more on that story once we find out more. So more on that story. So he was pronounced deceased at the scene of the crime. So Fall River police are still investigating that situation. So, all right, everybody, take care. This is Dave Mee, Fall River Media News. Have a great night, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much. Take care, everybody. Make sure you pardon your turkeys.